It looks as if chicken has some attachment. Rice and chicken has some attachment to the Christmas in Nigeria, because once it's Christmas in Nigeria, everybody's thinking about rice and chicken, rice and chicken. Are there other foods that are highly rated when it comes to Christmas in Nigeria?
DJ Masquerade.
All right, people, welcome to the channel. My name is DJ Masquerade. Once again, I'll take this opportunity to wish you a very Merry Christmas and an incoming Happy New Year. We pray that the coming year will be a very prosperous and fruitful year to us. Well, I'm sure people are saying 2023 wasn't a good year for me and all that. But my brother, you have life, you have everything. My sister, you have life, you have everything. Focus on your dreams, what you really want to accomplish in the year to come, and it will definitely happen. Just be consistent in what you want to do. Just be focused. You understand? Yeah, you can set all the target for yourself, but if you are not focused, you will fail. You understand? So today, we are about to discuss something very interesting with a Nigerian brother all the way from Scotland. My very favorite guy. He's very very wonderful guy. I mean, amazing guy. He shares a lot of good vibes with me, so it's always a great vibe to have a conversation with him. We are here to talk about Christmas in Africa, in focus, Christmas in Nigeria, and Christmas in Ghana. Some of the things we have in common. I'm sure some of you watching me have traveled outside Africa, have traveled outside Ghana, have traveled outside Nigeria for a very long time. There are certain moments you've missed. You were not born to see snow on Christmas. That wasn't your style. There were certain, for example, in Ghana, we used to have Christmas hats every Christmas. I'm not sure these things are in Europe and America and Asia and all that. There are moments like this that you miss in Africa. So I'm going to have a very, wonderful conversation with my Nigerian brother Zoe to tell me certain things. He's in Scotland. Some of the things he's missed in Nigeria when it comes to Christmas, some of the activities, some of the events. And as well, you can also contribute. There are things that you have also missed in Nigeria or Christmas, or some of the things, even if you are living in Nigeria, you are not experiencing it anymore. If you want to talk about it, you can share it in the comment section. So let me bring my brother on the line. Let's have a wonderful conversation. Mr. Scotland.
Hello, my bro.
Yo, bro, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been good.
Great.
You?
Great. We are doing well. We're doing well.
Nice.
So before we start the conversation, I'm going to give you the opportunity to send your Christmas message to your natives, the people from your hometown. If probably you can do it in your native language, that would be awesome. So your Christmas message to the people of Nigeria watching you from Scotland.
Yeah, so I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody watching me in Nigeria, every single Nigerian. I don't want to know where you are from. Maybe you are Hausa, you be Yoruba, you be Igbo, you be Ibibio, you be Efik, Benin. Merry Christmas. I know say when I don't work from January to December hustling. I'm talking about every single person now striving to make a living, in life. Even normal street guys when they sell one or two to just make sure so na family feed. Merry Christmas. Make sure say you enjoy that one day. Use and rest. Say yes, at least I did alive. No matter the achievement, no worry. Say maybe waiting you they expect never come. And make sure pay around Jesse Day and celebrate. So Merry Christmas to you guys, and don't worry. 2024. What do? We go again. We shoot again. We hustle on again. Because people that will make it next year don't actually know right now.
Yeah.
So just keep it going, man. Merry Christmas to everybody, and have fun and play safe. Very simple.
Yes, of course, it will be very painful to, lose your life when you have just a week or two to the next year. That wouldn't be fair to you, at least.
Fair, man.
At least you need to see 2024 with the greatness. So, brother, so today we are talking about Christmas in Africa, Christmas in Nigeria. What were some of the priceless moments you can remember when it comes to Christmas in Nigeria?
Christmas in Nigeria is quite fun though. It
Yeah.
depends on if you are the type of family that goes out, or the stay indoor kind of family. Because in Nigeria, the way they actually train different people, based on the class and the
Yeah.
standard of living. So some kids know where they go. If not street, you know how you do your Christmas. You have carnivals, you have different things, and if it's the posh people, they might still have their Christmas parties, end of year parties. But I can say kids really enjoy Christmas the most all over the world,
Yeah.
even Africa.
Yeah.
So, like when I was younger now, you know, I'm always looking forward to that Christmas because I know my mom is going to do things.
Like what? What kind of things were you expected when you were a
I'm
little
gonna
boy?
get new clothes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get new clothes. I'm gonna get new things. I'm gonna eat some special dishes. There are some excitement that comes with that end of the year celebrations. Maybe she's gonna have her friends around, or my dad's gonna have his friends around. But you will see the difference. So Africans are actually, they don't joke with New Year and
Christmas.
Christmas, because Nigerians, they hustle all year round.
Yeah, man.
So when is that end of year party? You will cook now. You will cook. You will do jollof rice.
Yeah, but
You,
there's a question I would like to ask before you continue.
yeah,
It looks as if chicken has some attachment. Rice and chicken has some attachment to the Christmas in Nigeria, because once it's Christmas in Nigeria, everybody's thinking about rice and chicken, rice and chicken. Are there other foods that are highly rated when it comes to Christmas in Nigeria?
yeah, they're actually foods though. So Christmas parties vary. For instance, now I'm in Nigerian, you're in Nigerian. DJ Paco Rich, they do Christmas for my house, so come around. I can't give you only rice. I can't give you only chicken. There are some people that actually they love their traditional food more than anything in this world. So you have to make those kind of food for them, like
Yeah.
begiri, and ewedu, or pounded yam and egusi, pounded yam and okra soup. There are different types of food. We have even food, soups that are not edikai, come from the south. We have afan soup. We have afan soup to soup from the south. We have soup from the north. We have soup from like Yoruba. Now we have egusi. We have ila. We have efori roll, which is vegetables. So all these food that they make sure any party, rice is like a jollof rice and chicken. They're like a go-to for any party. Like maybe you don't want to soil your body, you want to enjoy yourself at the same time, not really, dig into the,
Yeah.
but you can eat jollof rice. But if it's you want to enjoy in a party, you have to go traditional.
Yeah.
You eat pounded jam and okra soup. You make sure you sweat. Amala and Begiri, you will sweat. So that's for there's something. Do you know what they call Owambe in Nigeria?
No, no, no. Let's you tell me.
Okay, ask your Yoruba friends what Owambe is. Like in Nigeria, they categorize the Yoruba people as the party going people in Nigeria. So now there's something we call Owambe. That's like the local name for party.
Yeah.
So all the sisters with their golds, with their trinkets, with all this
Yeah.
headgear, with freshness, digging it in the
Yeah.
parties, with cool
Yeah.
foods like traditional foods,
Yeah.
like all those are moms and aunties in a fresh, yeah. They each have their own Owambe too, but anywhere you see a Yoruba party, just know that food is going to be extremely surplus.
Ah. Ah.
Even if you don't know the person doing the party, you're gonna come, you're gonna eat food, and you're gonna go home.
And I'm sure Sabinus will be roaming about around this season because he really loves rice and chicken and being an uninvited guest in people's house. But before we even proceed, there is one question that I also like to ask. I mean, Nigerians are well known for generosity, and then I know that Nigerians are people that love to give a lot and love to help people. Christmas, one of the activities that normally go on is giving to people, sharing what you have with people. How is the atmosphere when it gets to that time of the year, December, Christmas season? Nigerians on a normal day, they even really want to give. And then it's Christmas Day. How is it like? What are some of the things people in Nigeria do in sharing presents and or do they only give to family members or they extend rich hands to other people? I want people to learn more about that as well.
Okay, in Nigeria during the festive period, both some people do their own Christmas, some people decide to do their own New Year, and some people do both. So now, traditionally in Nigeria, you're supposed to kill either goats or turkey or stuff. So an average Nigerian Christmas celebration entails you sharing food to your neighbors, even if you and your neighbor don't even if you hardly see yourselves, you share food to your neighbors. You can have friends over, so it doesn't really necessarily to your family. Yeah, you can have family and friends over, but another thing we do is, we have beggars in Nigeria, people who beg for alms and everything. What Nigerians do is they cook specially for those people. So you will cook different bags, well packaged, well packed, probably with clothes and buy some other things they might need to. Nigerians actually do go on the streets to give alms to people who are in need of alms and give them food on that day so they can actually taste they can feel the mood, the energy that is going on in the cities. They can be a part of it too, so they won't be like because they can't afford such,
Yeah,
then they are not feeling the Christmas mood.
yeah,
So it's actually, you know, being Muslim or a Christian, it's part of our religion and it's part of our tradition and the way we've
yeah,
been trained.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, more fulfilling. You can actually go to parties and stuff, but when it comes to you giving alms to people that can't pay you back,
yeah,
friends that can't give you back the favor, it feels more fulfilling. So, that's part of the things Nigerians use traditionally to, it gives you just peace of mind, happiness that you're helping people that can't or wouldn't even ever be able to pay you back.
well, that's beautiful. So, guys, you are still watching a conversation about Christmas in Nigeria, Christmas in Africa. I'm also going to tell him a little bit about Christmas in Ghana as well, so that we can all have that bridge to exchange or get to know more about our culture, both Ghana and Nigeria. But before we come to that of Nigeria, there is something that I would also want to ask, especially here in Ghana. There is a song we call Obi Nkase 24th Ko Wukurom. While we share, we live in any obra uwomu, which simply means that nobody has to tell you that on the 24th of December you should go to your village. You understand? So it has become a norm and a tradition for people to move to their villages on Christmas. I don't know if it is the same story in Nigeria that people moving away from the city to the village to visit their home of origin and other people. Is the case the same in Nigeria?
Yeah, so like when I grew up, like I immediately finished my university. I left Nigeria, but the knowledge I have about growing up in Nigeria during Christmas period like this, my dad used to take
Yeah.
us to our hometown to go
Where's your
greet.
hometown? Mention your hometown. Maybe probably your village person will be watching. The person will be very excited.
I'm from Idori. Idori is like a town with a historical hill. They have hills. It's a town surrounded by different hills. So we have the historical Idori Hill. That's another story on its own in terms
Okay.
of tourism in Nigeria.
Okay. In that
So
in that town like that, there was a similar town in Ghana called Kowu Bepo. Kowu. That's exactly description of what you're giving, where you have a lot of
really,
yes mountains. When you have time, you can Google search Kowu in Ghana. It's exactly
cool.
yeah
Okay,
Kowu in Ghana, and actually the people there are, let's say, the Ghanaian version of Nigerians, the kind of very, very, very hardworking and business-oriented people. When we are talking
rented
about,
people.
yeah, when we are talking about Ghanaians that are more into business, they are the Kowu people. You understand? And so I'm sure probably they are the maybe they have some lineage. One
Maybe they
brother.
have a lineage.
Yeah.
The way we are. I'm still wondering the closeness between Ghana and Nigeria. Like there must have been something that actually made the culture like quite similar like that.
There are
Like that.
there are so many things in a sense that that would be maybe another discussion for another day. But the capital city of Ghana, Accra, in history, it reads that they migrated from Nigeria. You understand? So the Ghana people in Ghana are Nigerians. You understand? So we are not too far from each other. It is modern social media that has created this kind of
Deviation, yeah.
bitterness. Yes, but first there were, when you talk about teachers, people that taught people in Nigeria, there are a lot of Ghanaian teachers who were practicing in Nigeria in the past.
I
You
had
understand?
I had in my primary school, my our English teacher and our French teacher, both of them were Ghanaians
You
in my
understand?
primary school
Yeah.
when I was still little.
Yeah. Yeah, you understand? So there are a lot of things that we have in common. It is sad that some people are working too hard to, tear this beautiful country apart. But regardless, I keep telling people, do not pay attention to some of this entertainment stuff. Entertainment is driven on hype and all those things. So some of these things, in modern days, we call it agendas. You don't take them serious. When you see your Nigeria brother and you can show your Nigeria brother love, do it. If you see your Ghanaian brother and you can show him love, do it. Don't let social media talks influence how you relate to your fellow African brother. That's a fact. And so Zoe has told us a lot about Nigerian Christmas season. There's one more thing I would like to ask. We have different type of indigenous festivals. There is one that I remember last year. It went on. I think it's the Calabar Masquerade Festival and all that. Is it only that place that they have that, or we have different villages that you see a lot of masquerade events going on? Because Ghana, we have something we call fancy dress or Anchors, which is mostly held in the western region of Ghana, Takrady. Do we have something like that in Nigeria during the festive season? Masquerade.
Yeah, we do. We really do. The way Nigeria is, every tribe has its own masquerade. Every tribe has its own small god, and every small god have its own masquerade like representation. So we used to have these celebrations in different parts of the city. If you go to the east, they have their Amadioha gods and everything, but there are some ones there that are represented in masquerade form. You understand? Like in Yoruba now, we have Eyo festival.
Yeah, yeah.
In Lagos, the three white wise men.
Yeah, I'm trying to
They have
get
a
you.
masquerade for them.
I'm trying to get you the image of your masquerade, because I think
Eyo masquerade, yeah.
I saw them in a video. It was a movie that actually they were featured in. I think there was a misunderstanding on how they were represented. I think this is Ayo, right? That's them. That's
They are in
them.
different forms. Yeah, there are ones that are very tall, different, but they are all always dressed in white. We have Egungun Festival.
Which one is this? Have you come across this ones before too? I think this
I
is
think
also
this
coming.
should be Egungun Festival. I'm not sure. I'm not so cool in the
Okay.
festival. We have too many, so I don't really know. But I know that of Eyo, and I know that of Egungun Festival. Even in my town, they still do
Okay.
all those things. So we still have a lot of traditionalists
I, I
in
think
Africa.
I've seen a particular one. Well, I'll bring it online, but you can continue with your conversation. It's
Africa
quite
is
nice.
still a continent that is still very, very traditionally cautious.
Yeah,
So that traditional consciousness is still in us. We still follow our tradition. Even if I'm pretty sure if you go to Ghana, Benin especially, they have all these deep traditions of masquerade. So they all have their days. It
yeah.
might not be really during Christmas period, but each tradition or traditional religion has its own day of celebration. So they used to have
Yeah.
their own celebrations.
I'm going to share the Ghana masquerade with you as well. And there is something
Okay.
interesting, which is very common. Um, the ones that stand on long sticks. I think Ghana also has a very unique one, which is very interesting. So I'll put by side both Ghana and Nigeria masquerade so that people can actually know how we have a lot of things in common and then how
Mm-hmm.
we all appreciate our craft. So I think a minute. This this is Nigeria. This is coming from Nigeria, right?
Okay.
I'm sure. Is that how a Nigeria masquerade with long legs look like?
I know. Yeah, they can look like this too, but I don't know that attire,
Okay,
and I'm not sure about that attire. But they
okay,
actually do have long legs like this, and they're gonna
okay,
wear clothes like this too.
okay.
So I don't know which one is
All right,
this.
all right. But for sure, this
It could
I
be.
know. For sure, this the one that I just showed you is from Ghana. Yes, we normally call them fancy dress, and they display a lot during the Christmas season. It's very, very, very nice to see them here. And kids are normally afraid of this masquerade. Once they see them, they start running away and all that. So these are beautiful moments. And this is also another style of masquerade we have here. This is what we
And
call
there are
fancy dress.
masquerades in Nigeria that if they're having their celebration,
Yeah.
there are some selected kind of men that can actually witness them, and ladies can not witness them. You know,
Wow.
once
Wow.
yeah, there's one they call Oro. It's like
Oh,
when a king dies or if there's any tragic thing in the
yeah.
happening in the town, they would have those masquerades come out, and a lady must not be out, and some men must not be out to like some. It's only some kind of men that can witness it. So we still have those traditions in Nigeria, and we still preserve them till date. With the age of technology and everything, it's easy for all those things to just blow away without even documentation.
Yeah.
But at least there are still some notable point of origin kind of places like
Yeah.
Ile-Ife in Nigeria now that
Yeah.
if we want to talk about our roots, we still made sure that those places still has its originality. Even in the north, there are still places like that they have the northern culture still preserved to a large extent. So all those things still run in Nigeria.
All
So
right.
that's actually where we tap all those fresh kind of traditional feel from.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
once it dies, that's the end.
Yeah, I mean, it is good to preserve those things so that the incoming generation would also, have a feel of this amazing and wonderful
Yeah.
things. Yes. So, people, we've done almost about 23 minutes of great conversation here. We'd like to wrap it up, and we're going to bring you another interesting episode right after this one. You would also enjoy that as well. I'm going to do that with my brother Zoe there. But in the meantime, we send you warm greetings from Scotland and Ghana to Nigeria. Wherever you're watching us from, I know a lot of people do watch us from the United States of America. God loves you. We love you all. We love everything that you've been doing to support this channel. But a Christmas gift is still what damn. Let the gift flow. Okay? We are in Christmas season. We're supposed to buy chicken and chew chicken and, cook some jollof rice.
The Christmas feeling.
So, guys, we'll leave it here. If you have any Christmas message for the viewers and for some family down there, you can definitely do, Zoe.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to my dad, my mom, my friends, all my friends in Nigeria, all my artist friends in Nigeria. Merry Christmas to you guys. And I see the work you guys are doing. Zamora, Black Bones, Fireboy, everybody doing great things. I don't even, I just appreciate everybody pushing hard enough to get heard. Like, Merry Christmas to you guys, and make sure you enjoy this Christmas, so because next year, like I said, we go again. Nice.
All right, thank you people for watching. In case you are watching, you can also send your Christmas shout outs to everybody you want to do under the comment section. Let us know where you are watching from, even if you are in. I know there's one thing which is very amazing. Sometimes there are certain countries that I could see in the comment section, and Nigeria will type that I'm watching you from here. I say, wow, what do you go do for there? You there Comoros, Nigeria, you there, how do you call? Some countries, on the normal day, we don't go there now, but you go see Nigeria bad there. You there. They say everywhere you go travel, go away, Nigeria man, no, they miss say that country, human being no supposed to be there. But once human being there, you for find somebody from Nigeria for there, and I agree. All right, guys, thank you for watching. We are coming up with another episode. My name is DJ Paco Rich, aka Mazi, aka Otumba, aka Siriki, and Eze. Thank you for watching. We'll come back with another episode, bro. Bye-bye.
DJ Paco Rich.